So there's something interesting about the McDonald's here in Sedona.
What is it?
That this is the only McDonald's that has this in the world. Do you want to know what's different about the McDonald's here in Sedona?
Healthy?
Rain turns to rust, fire burns to dust. We love until it hurts too much. We let our love run free. Build your fences high and hope we let it fly. We learn.
You are breathing hard.
I'm just smelling the fresh air and the scent of cactus.
I think you're breathing hard.
You think I could do that?
I feel we have another I told you so moment coming.
Real drive, dude.
Well, RV life during a pandemic just continues to get a little bit more crazier each day. We left New Mexico because the stay-at-home order that was there allowed for RV parks to be at 50% capacity or less. And then it got revised to where RV parks could only be at 25% capacity or less. So we had to move on, and we decided to just come over here next door to Arizona again. Except for this time, we are not too far away from the Sedona and Flagstaff area. So here's where we find ourselves now, and we're just kind of taking it day by day, seeing what happens, new developments. It looks like right now things maybe are getting a little bit better as far as what's going on. But all in all, we want to try to carry on with as much normalcy as we can and still stay safe, still follow the guidelines that we've been asked to follow by our governmental authorities and by the governing agencies in the states. So that's what we are doing. So today we are going to go for a hike because we need to stay healthy and we need to get some fresh air, and most importantly, we need to get our kids outside and let them get some sun and some fresh air and some exercise and all of those things, so we just don't go crazy. So that's what we're going to do today, is head up that direction and see what we can find as far as any hiking areas, and we will maintain our distance, and we're just going to continue to enjoy the great outdoors as much as we can within the limitations that we've been asked to follow. So that's what we're going to do. So I think that we decided the first hike we're going to try is 7 sacred pools outside of Sedona. So that's where we will head to and see if that works for a nice day hike, and more importantly, see if it's open once that we get there. So we're here at this trailhead, and the All Trails app said that if we wanted to go to the 7 pools, that this was the trail that we needed to do. But this is actually the Soldier Pass trail. So need to figure out where exactly that we're going. Okay, the sign clearly says Jordan is this way. See, look, let me show you.
Well, Jordan goes both ways.
See, Jordan clearly says.
Let's go this way. I'm the one who earned
Jordan.
You want to go this way on Jordan.
We just came from that way. No, Jordan doesn't go that way.
Jordan.
That goes back to the parking lot. That goes back to the parking lot.
Oh yeah. I think you're right. We do actually go this way. All right, come on.
He's
If
wrong.
you guys would have just listened to me the first time.
Oh!
No.
All right, so it looks like what we need to do is right up here at Jordan, take a left.
So which way do we go? Soldier's Pass or Teacup?
Let's see. So based on the All Trails app, we're actually off already. We needed to go on this other trail,
So we needed to take Jordan.
Jordan.
So we
this
should have
way.
gone the other way on
Well,
Jordan.
no, yeah. Well, we should have taken Jordan, but continued on Jordan.
So where we were up there, and I said, this way on Jordan, and you said, no, it's the other way on Jordan. I was right.
No,
Partially wrong, Ben.
He was wrong.
partially wrong. I mean,
Fully wrong.
do you want to try this?
No, actually.
This blue dot, it moves. It moves on you. Like,
Okay.
you think you're going the right way, and then all of a sudden it jumps.
All right, Lewis and Clark, let's go. I don't think this was a trail. It didn't say that this was a trail.
According to All Trails, it says it's a trail.
There was nothing up there that said it was a trail. Unlike the other signs.
It's a secret trail.
All right.
Don't worry, there's footprints.
Now I'm feeling a little bit reminiscent of like Blair Witch Project. So you know that saying, like, stop and smell the roses? I swear, this is where it gets a little bit difficult because Ben likes to stop and film the roses, you know, hypothetically speaking. Right now he's filming cactus. I'm just ready to like go to where we're going, which is now this way and not the other way anymore. So as soon as we stop filming the cactus, we can actually go somewhere. Hey! We're never gonna get there. We keep stopping so much that my Apple Watch, because I started the hike thing, and we keep stopping so much that it keeps like vibrating and saying, like, are you done? Should we pause? Like, because we keep stopping so much instead of just getting where we want to go. Oh, this is it. Okay.
This is it? This is it?
Yeah. Are you gonna jump in? Are you out of breath?
Yeah, just breathing the fresh air.
No, you're out of breath.
You're out of breath. You need to get in better shape.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
I don't think round is the shape you want to be.
Round is a shape.
I'm getting like a dust storm here, but he's very fascinated with the consistency of the dirt because it's kind of almost like a really fine dirt sand or whatever, but I just don't want it in my face. You know, if one thing I've learned, we're not a quiet family.
Watch this, watch this. Drop it.
You know, running into like wildlife and things like that in the woods, probably not going to happen with this group. We're as loud as they get. Between everybody talking, between people throwing rocks, the whole thing. We're definitely not the quiet family. This is just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see all of these just red rocks behind me, but they're absolutely beautiful. And then I was just curious as to why that the rocks here in Sedona are so red. And it has to do with they have a high content of iron oxide, and then as they weather, there's just a chemical reaction that turns them red. But these are some of the reddest rocks that I've ever seen. It's just absolutely beautiful, beautiful area up here outside of Sedona. So I have to say, this trail is just gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It is the Soldier Pass Trail, right? Soldier Pass Trail. But it's obviously very well maintained.
Yep.
And it's, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say it's definitely not a flat walk, but it's easy enough that, you know, the kids are doing it no problem. And beautiful. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. These hills are gorgeous. I mean, this is our first time being in this part of the country, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So this was a very fun hike, although the kiddos now are getting a little bit tuckered out, which
I already fell twice and it hurt and it's bleeding.
I think we were fine until somebody slipped a couple of times on some loose dirt and rocks. But we're almost back to the Jeep at the trailhead, and this was just, I loved this. This was gorgeous. There's a ton of trails that are here in the Sedona area, and I definitely hope that we have a chance to check out some more while we're here, because this is just gorgeous. And of course, all of the red rocks that you hear about that they have in Sedona are gorgeous, but the forested areas, just the smell, I mean, just being outside, especially, you know, when we're just in a very strange time as a country, it's just so refreshing. And it really does a body good, it does a mind good, and it does the soul good. So, oh good, Soldier Pass. We are on the right path. But you know, right now I've got so many just friends, and even myself, where I think more and more, especially in times like this, you realize the importance of self-care and of soul care, and being able to take care of yourself. Especially for me as a mom, if I don't take care of myself, I am not going to be the best mom that I need to be right now, because I also have to be mom, and I have to be somewhat of teacher. The kids' school's been great about providing support, but you know, it's like I've got to take on that role now. And then of course, with everything that I do for our businesses, it's a lot to take on. And if I don't take care of myself and do things like this and get out and go for a hike, and you know, doing it very responsibly, of course, then I won't be the best mom that I can be, or the best wife that I could be, the best teacher for my kids that they need for me to be right now. So realizing the importance of taking care of yourself right now at this time is super important. So whatever that looks like for you, and to be able to do that responsibly, do it, because we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, we're not going to be able to take care of each other. So there's something interesting about the McDonald's here in Sedona.
What is it?
That this is the only McDonald's that has this in the world. Do you want to know what's different about the McDonald's here in Sedona?
Healthy?
No, it's not healthy at all. So what, you know, the M in McDonald's, what color is the M in McDonald's all the time?
Yellow. It's yellow, but this one's blue.
It's teal. So
Teal, my favorite color!
the city of Sedona would not allow McDonald's to have golden arches.
Instead it's the teal.
And so it has to be teal. So it is the only McDonald's that has teal arches in the world. So we never go to McDonald's because it's not healthy.
But this
But-
time we made an exception.
We're going to make an exception
Are we going to the drive-thru?
because it's a little special that it has teal arches.
That should do it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 10:30 at the first window. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll hit the Starbucks. Get me a nice almond milk latte. But kids, this is super special. Don't expect this is gonna happen all the time. It's just because it has teal arches.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep, home. Anywhere you wanna go.
I think that you need to let a bunch of air out, but that's fine. Did you see our New Mexico video? I'm having flashbacks.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah,
Look at how beautiful that is.
I'm not coming in. 4-wheel drive. 4-wheel, Dad. Is it 4-wheel?
Transfer case, good?
I don't know.
You're okay for now.
And
You think I could do that? Where did you go? Right
Oh my
here?
gosh. I feel we have another I told you so moment coming.
I took all my valuables out.
Now all I have to say is the tow bill would not be cheap.
Four-wheel drive, dude.
You're scraping.
Would you mind?
I'd be following on foot
I
because
literally just walked up that rock.
I don't like the looks of any of this.
Look,
As far
I
as the
literally
Jeep trail
walked up
goes.
that rock on foot.
The looks of that is cool, but not the looks of this.
Oh crap, my toe.
See how this is a high point? You want your wheel up on here and your wheel up on this. And as long as the wheels are up on those two, you're fine.
I don't really
You don't look confident.
Yeah, I am.
Let us know in the comments if you think that he looks confident
comment down
or if he
comment
looks
down
not
below.
confident.
Comment.
You need to set up the thing.
Set up Gaia GPS, right?
Yes, because I don't want to not be able to find our way out of here
Right.
once that we're ready to be done. Under pressure.
Loaded.
If so, okay.
This is really pretty out here.
So let us know in the comments if he's getting hot. Does that mean he's nervous?
Yeah, he usually gets hot when he's nervous.
What do you think? You can let us know in the comments.
Nervous or excited?
If you think, because
Here.
he's saying it's hot and it's not. It's 62 degrees out right
I'm
now.
excited, not nervous.
Why is that little light with the squiggly things on?
It means that I've got good traction.
I think that light means that.
So that is one thing that is really good about having a Class A and pulling a Jeep behind, and having a Jeep for going off on trails like this. Well, with a
You
fifth
would
wheel
not
and a
truck right
pickup truck,
I'm so
you would
close.
not be able to do this. So this is one nice thing of having a Jeep, is you can just go off on these trails and just have fun.
Okay, so I think this is where we're gonna stop because the rest of this trail looks way more technical than I think our stock Jeep can handle. And for once, Ben agrees with me. So we're not going to attempt this. Did you just hear that?
What was that?
Somebody's tire screeching. You know, sometimes it's just good to get the kids outside and to let them get dirty. Seems like the more places we go, the more that you realize you could really easily spend like a month or even 2 in one particular area and still not do everything that there is to do. I mean, we've been in this area of Arizona now for a little while just because of all of the limitations on travel and things like that. So, and it still feels like that, man, there's so much more we could have done or do in this area. But the nice thing about when you live the RV life is that you don't have to take that position of, you know, a once in a lifetime sort of thing. It might be a once in a long time, but it's not always once in a lifetime because we'll come back at some point. We're just really enjoying this area. And so there's a lot of areas that we've got on our list that are definitely like I would go back there type of area. And I think after being here this week, this is definitely one of those areas that is going to be on the let's go back there list because it's just beautiful and there's so much to do, so much more to do when things are fully open. But we're just taking advantage of the things that are permissible and that are open that we can still get out and do.
Was that bad?
Well, that was a fun little trail.
Yeah,
And
right.
I have a feeling that Charity's kind of warming up to this jeeping thing. I think she had a little more fun than she was letting off.
Letting off?
Letting off. What do you say?
Letting on.
What letting on? On, off.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, one
We
more.
didn't come this way.
Yeah, we did.
No, I think that's the parking lot down there, isn't it?
It's a parking lot for...
We went over that?
Yeah, we did.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Lift, we wouldn't have to worry about bottoming out.
Are you sure we went over that? Because I don't think we went that
did.
way. No, we went...
Yeah,
oh, we did go that way.
Yeah. We're going the same way.
Well, maybe going up was a little bit different than going down.
It is. Different angle. So what do you think about that trail? That was fun.
That was a fun trail.
Really scenic and not...
like the only other vehicles we saw were Jeeps. So
Right.
it is not like if you have a 4x4 like
Can you
pickup
pause
truck,
this
like
is that?
no.
Yeah.
Like you need a Jeep or a side-by-side or something that is, you know, off-road or made for off-road. But I am impressed with just what our Jeep did being 100% stock and not even really like off-road tires or oversized tires or anything. So that definitely is impressive for that. I did think it was funny, some of the signs that kind of warned people like, it's expensive to get towed out of here if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so are you gonna film me, filming you, filming me, filming you,
Right.
filming me, filming you? Is that how this is gonna work? You can drive the Jeep down that part.
So now we have to figure out how to get down this thing.
Jesus. It's not your fault. I just tripped over that rock.
Okay, guys, so we're on the right.
That's what
Did you catch
happens.
that on film? Did you catch that on film?
I did. That's what happens when I'm filming and not paying attention to where I'm walking,
Did you
evidently.
catch that on film?
Maybe I should put the camera down. I don't think this is a trail. But this doesn't say it's a trail.
adjusting that.
Why is this sideways?
Huh? Because you started it sideways. Turn it off.
It's a real good life. Yeah, it's a real good life. Yeah, it's a real good life. 'Cause I got you by my side.